Hello everyone! I am so excited about today's video because I can finally tell you my reading plans for 2018. And I mean finally because I came up with this plan in like July, so I've been looking forward to it for half of the year. As I'm sure you know, my reading project for 2017 has been reading the big books on my shelves that I already own. And you might know that right now I am reading Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials series in this ginormous bind-up. And I will definitely have no problem finishing this by the end of December. And I'm really enjoying it. But reading big books has gotten a little old. Especially around July when I was reading one that I was enjoying, but there were parts that just weren't necessary. And you may remember in September, I took a break for a couple days and just binged several small books. So I can now reveal to you that it is my plan throughout 2018 to read my smallest books. I will be focusing even more on reading the books on my shelves in 2018, and I think I only read about 15 books from my shelves in 2017. In 2018, I want to read at least 40 because they're small books, so I think I can do it. And of course, I'm sure you can probably see them right up here. Those are the books that I want to read in 2018. And I think there's about 60 on the shelf, so we'll see if I actually get through the whole shelf, which would be really cool, but I'm aiming for 40, which I think is more realistic. And tied to that goal is another challenge I will be taking on for the first time, and that is Mount TBR. I first heard about Mount TBR through watching Rincey Reed's videos, and I don't know if she's been doing it this year or not, but she has in the past. And essentially, it's a Goodreads group where you can share your progress and track what books you've read off of your own shelves and aim for a certain mountain. So the one I am aiming for is Mount Kilimanjaro, which is 40 books. I think it's Mount Kilimanjaro. I might be wrong, I can't remember, but you can set a goal for like 10 books or 20 books, 30, 40, 50, onto 100. I think there's even one for 150 books, which is Mount Olympus. So I am really looking forward to that. And I also really want to read a lot of graphic novels, which are also technically short books or go quickly even if they're thick books. So I'm going to go through my library to access all the graphic novels and comics and even some manga that I want to read. And because I am planning to read short books off of my own shelves and graphic novels and comics, my big goal for 2018 is to attempt a 100-book reading challenge for the first time. Prior to this, I have made my goal usually 50 books, and I end up reading about 60 or 65 books. So I think it's fair to bump up my challenge to 100 books since I'm going to be focusing on short and small books. I know some people read 100 full-sized books or more every year, and that's awesome, but I can't really do that because I have other hobbies that take up a lot of time as well, like video games and crocheting that I can't really do while reading. So that is my plan for 2018. Number 1, reading short books off of my own shelves. Number 2, doing Mount TBR for 40 books. Number 3, reading lots of graphic novels through my library. And number 4, reading at least 100 books. I am very excited, and I'm just getting more and more excited as the year comes to a close. And I should have New Year's Eve off and New Year's Day, so it'll be a really fun weekend for me, finishing up 2017 and then just starting afresh. And I'll probably read like 5 books in the first week of 2018, just off of my own shelves because I will just be really excited about it and because I can. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I actually have a reading plan for 2019 already, and I have had this plan for a couple months because I'm crazy like that? I don't know. I have it planned down to a book, and I'm not gonna tell you anything more about that, but if you poke around my Goodreads, maybe you'll be able to figure it out. So let me know what your reading plan for 2018 is, and let me know if you are an over planner when it comes to reading goals like I am right now. It's all fine. It's cool. You do you, and I'll do me. So with that, I better sign off and go read some books so that I can get even more prepared for 2018. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.